I've banned every single person from stream who I wouldn't personally hunt for sport. If you're still here, run.
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
There are multiple floors, like they're thin, but I can walk on them. People can die on them. You don't need a lot of room to die, right? In fact, you'll be taking up a hell of a lot less space in this entire plane of existence, and we'll thank you for it. You were very large. Plus, if you're dead, you're not gonna complain about having no comfort. It's not like the kind of dudes who need like 3 chairs on an airplane. No. If they do complain, they're coming back as zombies. We stab them in the brain. Easy. Although zombies don't really complain, they're just very hangry all the fucking time. Where the fuck are you? Am I that scary? Oh no, you're running from the bees. Charging downtown right now. Dr. Bees has opened his briefcase. You fucker. Did they, like, make something? Or am I just seeing, you know, people see, like, dancing in flames or whatever the fuck? I think I'm just losing my mind. I think I'm on a Native American spirit quest. And America hasn't even been discovered yet. Neither have spirits, neither have quests. Morrowind comes out about 80 years after this game is set, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Hello, Changeling. Oh, you're called Clara now. What the fuck? Why?
They are only that purpose.
Has she embodied someone? Has the actor finally chosen who the fuck she's gonna ratatouille around under that little beanie for a while? Take it off! I wanna see what you've got in there. I imagine we'll see, like, the beating heart of the entire world. I'll open it up and I'll see the face of God. Like an adorable little waxwork Voldemort. Wait! Strike if you will! Not before I edge. They go together. How many times do I need to explain this? In HD. Better than CD quality sound. You'd hope so. The moaning is half the battle, says G.I. Junk. That's not funny. I came to entrust the lives of my new parents to you. What? What the fuck do you mean? Why your parents? Which gods have you taken on? After Baldur died of being allergic to fucking mistletoe kisses. Fucking Freya and Odin adopting. Yeah, okay, I'm down. Let's go. Strike if you will. But here, picked up some Latin from Dankovsky. Actually, it's Greek. Want me to give you the context? No need. I know it. You can distinguish Greek from Latin. I can't fucking do that, and I think we're making fun of our intelligence. There's trouble looming over both of them. Something, you sound much bitchier than this, because you're some kind of eldritch creature possessing every single woman I find, preventing me from ever getting a hug, which is genuinely a piece of fucking lore in this game, and I hate it. Sometimes she also, like, cuffs my tongue to the bottom of my mouth, and she can give me any kind of piercing that she wants at any time. She goes with the tongue. I never even open my mouth when I'm not streaming. I mean, yeah, it's flapping a decent quantity right now. My lips have the wingspan of a mighty albatross omen that's about to sink Blackbeard himself. In my own saliva, no less. But other than that, I don't fucking say anything. I saved myself for stream, for marriage. I'm married to you all. Just dropping this bombshell on you right now. Hope you don't mind. Hope that's, not a problem. Hope you weren't already married or had any significant others. You're all mine, and I get your inheritance when I kill off every last one of you. I've banned every single person from stream who I wouldn't personally hunt for sport. If you're still here, run. Sorry, that was awful. That was actually a threat. I love you all. I won't do that. I didn't mean hunt. I meant, Spelunk. That doesn't even work. Yeah, I'd go mining. I'd play co-op Spelunky 2 with you. For sport, apparently. We're gonna be esports tag team champions. When are we setting the date? What inheritance? I already got it set that my stuff goes down with me. 6 foot down. You're being buried like a fucking warrior queen. I love this. Your husband or whatever is gonna get like throat slit when you die, even if they're like young and healthy. Or buried alive, that works too. I like those cultures. They're fun cultures. I like that everyone is like, oh yeah, but the Vikings, they loved women. They were great with women. Shield maidens and all that stuff. But then, like, if a guy dies and his wife is still around, you give him a Viking funeral, the wife has to go out on the boat and burn alive. I love my culture. I like turning as many people to dust as possible. There's trouble looming over both of them. Something with their house. It's a house of troubles. My adopted mother especially is in danger. Can you help us? Can you watch over them, please? If no one's dearer to you, watch over them to yourself. No. Don't I ruin everything I touch? Isn't that what you told me? Forgive me. Please, forgive me, please! Why don't you help them yourself? Aren't you supposed to be the greatest healer in the world? I did take care of them. But I can't any longer, and I need to disappear for a while. Maybe even forever. Don't ask. Please? You'll understand soon enough. But tell me you'll do it, Obama. I know you have a warm, very blue, very donkey heart. Is that the mascot? I think it's a donkey. Republicans are elephants. There's no elephants in the US, not even in zoos. That's just a guy in a suit. You know, you have like pantomime horse, the 2-person horse. How many people do you need for an elephant? Imagine you need 1 person in each leg just to be the leg. And you better hope they got strong thighs, because they gotta hold up, they gotta be like a perfect beanpole the entire time. Elephants don't have knees. They might have knees. They probably need knees to walk. Yeah, they definitely have knees, don't they? Anyway, fine. Who are they? The Sabarovs. They're my new mother and father. You're a good fit for each other. I've really gotta save the sugar mummy and the sugar daddy? The sugar mother, sugar father, sugar parent of mystery genital casserole, whatever the hell you got down there. Ah, the Sabarovs. Now some troubles, I see. Will you do it? I'll never ask anyone themselves. Mother thinks the whole town hates her for failing to protect them from the plague. And father, he takes all evil on himself so that no one else will be soiled. Mother has the worst of it. She needs a doctor takes all the evil on himself. What, he's just been like sucking down the bee swarms? As open and wide and standing in the street, calling him in, slathering his teeth with honey. Oh, you know what, I have to see this. I see why he became your daddy. Sugarier than ever, with that bee milk. That B-tier bee milk. Be on your way now. Let Mother Bodo caress your step. You're not one of my kind, are you? You're wearing torn clothes that looks like it's gone through an industrial-grade cheese grater, but I don't think that means you're one of us. I think that just means you're poor. Which honestly could be the defining feature of my kind. Definitely is IRL. That's entirely my fault. I blew all my money on this fucking PC rig. And now I survive exclusively on cup noodles. But is there really any other way to live, honestly? Although I don't know if I'll be able to afford water for when my water cooling finally shits out. I'll have to use cup noodle mixture. My PC flavor will be delicious. Chicken and mushroom. I'll still have the mushrooms floating around in it as well. What better flavor? Apparently mushrooms are classed as vegetable. We already had that conversation, but it annoys me so much. $2 grand and some canned food. Woo! Okay, that's good. I like that a lot. And an egg! An egg with the chicken still probably inside with all that healed. That was definitely one of those Filipino eat a bird corpse for fun kind of things. Actually, that's just eating meat. I mean, it's still alive and it's still growing. I want to try that, but then I feel like I'll never be the same ever again. I feel like my tongue will immediately become like a twisted sapling that you don't take care of in an MMO. Is gardening even a thing in any MMOs anymore? Am I RuneScape insane? And to be fair, my favorite MMO of all time, and it's really embarrassing, and I don't know if I've ever admitted this on stream before, but my favorite MMO, just because of the childhood memories, will be fucking Wizard 101 until the end of time. And I played it when, like, it probably had like 3 worlds that you could finish in 10 minutes each. And it's still the best MMO ever. I need to go, if it ever announces that it's closing or dying, I will straight up stream the entirety of that game, and that will be my whole channel. And everyone will leave, mass unfollow, mass unsub, social outcasting. I'll be forced to leave my town and play on like a Game Boy Advance. That's all I can get power for wherever the fuck I'm thrust into. Oh, that is probably in my top 5 games of all time, and that's pathetic. Ruins all manliness, all prior manliness that I had built up. What carrier? You'll live, I know. That's why we're here. To get him to give her up. But he won't. Keeps lying. Says there's no carrier. Trying to talk... Oh, I'm so sick. Trying to talk us down. Soon he's gonna cause people to hunt down women in the street. Like on that first day. What do you mean first day? That wasn't the first day for anyone but me. The plague didn't outbreak until the 4th day. Do you all know you're part of a fucking play? Do you all know that you're being manipulated by some kind of Super Saiyan grandpa god? by Soul Patch Amy Lee. Horcrux is copyrighted content, but I'll be sure to pay royalties in the form of please don't hit me's later. Why would they do that? Are you dense? No, you're not part of the fucking kin. You wouldn't talk like that. Are you dense, pal? The plague plays right into Sabarov's hands. The Canes, the Ogimskis have always resented him. And now he wields power. He's pulling out all the stops, promoting order, he says. Some order. Who knows? Maybe you're right. No one likes Sabarov. Why the fuck would I... Why would I deny what the common folk are saying? I'm part of the common folk. I have Divinity 2, I think, but I haven't had the time to play it yet. Honestly, so my friend wanted to play Divinity 2 before we played Divinity 1, because that was the one he'd heard amazing things about. Don't skip Divinity 1. I managed to convince him, because my brain is so unbelievably stupid that it drags my finger. It wrenches my fucking finger back. It bendy-wendies me. It takes me away from the fucking click play. I can't do it. I have to play like the older games in a series before I come to it. But yeah, Divinity 1, honestly, I think it's a better game than 2. I think it's more cohesive than 2. 2 is amazing. 2 is absolutely amazing, and maybe it's just because of the memories. But 1 is an absolute fucking masterpiece, no doubt. Why are you a trifecta? What the fuck is that? Oh, your bones, hands, and nerves. Fun. Is he drinking the energy? No, it's water for once. So yes, it's real people energy. It's energy if you're a fucking hydrangea. If you're a fucking plot of daffodils. But no, I'm being a good boy. I'm drinking real people juice. I'm not happy about it. Thank you for the sippies, Seller. God fucking damn it. I can do that. I'm running out of water. I have to go to fucking break. And it's gonna be your fault. Oh, 4. That was the biggest one yet. I have to make the 5 tiny. I'll see if you can hear how tiny it is. It's a weird sensation. I don't think I've ever had something that minuscule, or that volume of damp in my mouth. I was just like I had a little extra spit, but it was colder than normal. That was weird. That made my tongue have, you know, you get shivers up your spine? That went down like my taste buds. What the fuck was that? You don't even have any flavor. You're water. That's why I love you. Nothing to repulse me. Nothing to make me feel anything strongly either way.
A town's always had 3 ruling houses. Kane, Olgimsky, Sabarov. Each one would reign over their own domain. If the Kanes were in our head, the Olgimskys our belly. Pray, Obama, tell me what the Sabarovs held.
So we know that the Kanes build. The Kanes make the town, so I would assume that the bones. Vlad controls the economy. Vlad is Elgimsky. Kanes, I believe, have the militia. The Sabarovs. Oh, fuck. Yeah, the Sabarovs have the militia. And we also interact with them so much less than anybody else. I would say that the Rogab of the law, whatever, long stump of the militia. I would say that they're the hands.
The Kanes are the weavers of laws and of dreams. The Olgimskys were masters of money and men. Sabarov remained in executive power. Their task was to keep the streets in order in a town where there was almost no crime.
I guess the genocide that the Olgimskys were perpetrating against the kin doesn't count as a crime.
'Tis funny, you see. When the houses agreed to manage the town, Sabarov was in the name, the triumvirate said. I know not what the name meant, nor what it entailed.
Veto power, maybe.
Sabarov still believes that his mission is clear. Keep order. He may not look the part, but he is not a fool. He knows duty entails the pursuit of order through fear, and that violent means stay in the soul of a duty-bound man.
Ah, yes. The favorite excuse of vicious tyrants everywhere. Viscous tyrants. Tyrants made out of marshmallow fluff. Oh, what the hell was this? I liked when you were a little trifecta. I liked it much better when it looked like the fucking human centipede man had discovered what a fidget spinner looks like. The human fidget spinner. What does that involve? What does that even do? Just give everyone vague vertigo, then send them home. He's cleaned up a little bit after his long stint in prison. He wasn't just forced to clean the toilet with his toothbrush. He was only cleaning the toilet with his toothbrush because his mouth became said fucking toilet. Did I do that, Sippy? I think I just did that, Sippy, but I didn't announce it, and we all know I need an audience. I sippied, in case you couldn't tell. I know it was really subtle. I know I don't really have many tells. I know the lack of face cam.
When denied respect is a man not wounded, Obama. Not even for the evil he does, but for failing to do much at all. Even when you had the chance to do a deed of note, there are only so many of those going round.
Nonsense. The world is full of opportunities for greatness.
Perhaps it is now. Not in ordinary times.
Live a year of your life without doing something contemptible is already an outstanding feat, when I've never seemed to quite accomplish.
I speak not of you, Obama. I speak of my master. His pride, his soul, has been wounded by the lack of respect. He needs his authority. Now, more than ever, I'm dealing with
ultra-realistic photorealism Cartman. The fuck are we gonna do? And he hasn't even evolved to his, I was about to say, the superhero that he depicts in that one particular show. I could say it if I put the raccoon. That's fine. I forgot that that's a word for a second.
The Kanes, the Ogimskis, never trusted our house. Perhaps this distrust has never turned into contempt, but distrust it was, dear sir.
What are you getting at, Reflection?
Nothing. I've said my piece. You're a healer. One thinks you might take care to learn more about pain.
You think correctly.
If a person comes to think that you wounded their heart with deceit, does that mean that you are truly guilty of it? More so in regards to their feelings, their hopes, and their fears.
What does this have to do with Saburov? Are you not his reflection?
What indeed? I just asked you a question.
No, this one's just a cosplayer. He's here for an autograph from all the other reflections. His favorite boy band, well, I guess more of a duet. Can you be a boy band and a duet? I guess it's multiple boys. You could wrap them in rubber bands, like the big old rubber band balls people make for some reason to like an anxiety cure, and then roll them down a fucking hill and cast away said anxiety, except there's boys in it this time. Actually, that's the ultimate crime. Forget I said anything. Don't read the news for the next 3 years. I won't be in it, but my deeds will be. Forgot what the question was. Probably means it was a threat. No, I suppose. Whoa, time! Does time pass when I'm in conversations?
Could it be conscience?
Not you, my friend. No conscience here. Though it does look like the fleas, the dust mites, the bed bugs that live in your skin have put up picket fences to protest whatever the fuck you're saying. Maybe it could be a conscience. If anything's gonna do it, it's when your own fucking parasites don't like you anymore.
Barack, if you've grown weary of your medical duties and seek to join the town guard, you'll leave disappointed. Your expertise would be wasted on the streets. Not to mention, we're almost out of leather I remembered the joke I made! Oh, I did that earlier in the playthrough that you guys never saw, but YouTube did. So, sorry about that confusion. Good to see you've kept your sense of humor. That's okay, I brought my own. So what brings you here today? Hunt of the urchin that carries the plague? So don't bother. My porch is already packed full with volunteers. Pockets full of matches, and kindling leave no room for common sense.
What urchin?
They showed up this morning, claiming they to have found the carrier. A homeless little girl, clearly infected, nonetheless alive and well. I know perfectly well what urchin they mean. Be assured she has nothing to do with this.
How can I help?
You're a doctor. They'll trust you more than me. Tell them they're mistaken. Better yet, if they capture her, they can't hurt her. Without her, we're doomed. Isn't that right? Dankovsky told me about that. About his vaccine project.
Oh, you're gonna bleed her and use her blood as some lovely, delicious Nurofen Benylin snake oil bullshit.
She isn't any kind of snake. She is very upfront about how much she despises me, don't worry.
She's nothing if not overly honest. Nothing I hate more than honesty. Wait, do you want to talk again? No, you're just slightly... You give off a natural glow. Must be that beautiful smile of yours. Ew, you're the same model as the Reaper. That's worrying. Well, healer, will you tell us about the carrier? She in there with him? Listen to me, idiots, and tell everyone. Even if there is a carrier, that carrier is our salvation. What does that mean? We'll make a cure from that person's blood. A vaccine. And we need the carrier alive for that. They also say she's not alone. Not everyone dies from this sickness. Do you get what that means? According to my data, everyone dies. No one survived. I do, but we need to make sure, and that's not your job. There you go. There are people who get sick but don't die. The plague must come from them. If. What do you know about connections? Not how any of this works, you fool. Probably a little bit less intimidating when it took me 3 attempts to get the word you out of my mouth. It's been trapped in there for days. I don't need any sneaky lodgers. I need this lemon, though. Lemons are my favorite items in the game because it's coffee that doesn't hurt. Just makes your mouth shrivel up like a nun's asshole, as tight as possible.